roll all the way back down. Keep as much control as you can. Arms up. Hey everyone, welcome to class. This is a total body toning yoga flow. I really had to think about those words coming out of my mouth. It's like a tongue twister somehow. So for this one, we're gonna be working the whole body, obviously. I wanted to bring you a class that felt strong without being like the kind of thing that runs you into the ground, you know what I mean? So this is the kind of flow that's going to make your shoulders feel a lot stronger, your core, your legs, really everything. The kind of class that if you do repetitively, you're gonna start to see some of that definition come through. So let's begin on our backs. We're gonna take a supine bound angle. So bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop open, and relax the upper body down. So we're just gonna take a moment here to kind of bring our awareness into this moment, right to our mat. So take a few intentional breaths where you're noticing the fullness of the inhale, completeness of the exhale, feeling the ribs expand on all sides as you breathe in. And the lungs empty as you breathe out. Take 2 more breaths right here, just setting your intention for your class. How do you want to feel? What do you want to focus on? And we'll move through our practice with that at the top of our mind. Let the eyes open. Bring the knees over the hips and stretch the legs straight up overhead. So think of pressing the lower back down into the floor. So you don't want to push the belly so that you get this sort of doming. You don't want to push the belly up. You want to keep the core gently braced. So move the bottom of the rib cage down towards the hips. This is your gentle brace. And if you want to keep the wrists under the hips, you can. That might help stabilize. On your next breath, slowly lower the left leg, but don't let it touch the floor. Inhale, pick it up and switch sides. Right leg lowers, pick it up and switch. Left leg lowers, pick it up, switch. Keep going nice and slow. So this is just to bring some awareness to our core, to activate some of those stabilizing muscles. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in over the hips. And I want you to think, like visualize crow pose, but on your back. So bring the palms up so they face the ceiling. On your exhale, you're gonna pull the knees in toward the triceps and then lift the chest just so the upper back comes off the floor. So you can bring the knees to the outside of the triceps. Really push, imagine pushing the ceiling away with the hands. Lower back down. Take both legs straight out in front of you. On an inhale, very, very slowly, reach the arms forward. You're gonna slowly roll up, kind of one vertebra at a time. Stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the arms. Tuck the chin, roll all the way back down. Stack the hands over the shoulders, pull the knees in. Inhale fully. Exhale, bring the knees up toward the outer triceps. Lift the chest. Imagine pushing the ceiling away with the hands. Breathe. Slowly lower the hips, lower the upper body, stretch the legs out in front of you. Reach the arms forward and down towards the feet. Tuck the chin. Nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Come up, come up, come up. Stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to shoulder height. Tuck the chin. Roll all the way back down. Keep as much control as you can. Arms up. Stack them over the shoulders. Inhale fully. Exhale, knees pull in. Towards the outer triceps, lift the chest. See if you can squeeze into a tighter version of this pose. Inhale fully. Exhale, slowly lower down. Stretch the legs out in front of you one at a time. This is the last one, you got this. Reach the hands down toward the feet. Tuck the chin and slow, roll it up. Arms lift overhead. Exhale. Take the hands down at the sides. Roll all the way back down. Bring the knees in toward the chest and you just give yourself a big squeeze. Big squeeze. Take a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, cross the ankles, rock up, roll over the feet, and step back to a downward facing dog. Lift the hips high, bend the knees as much as you need to be comfortable, and pedal out the feet just a little bit. So right and left, stretching through the calves, the hamstrings. Find some stillness in your down dog. Look forward to the hands. Step the feet behind the wrists. Forward fold. Soften the knees enough so that you can relax the upper body. And then inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, hinge forward. Forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. If you need to drop the knees, of course, feel free. Exhale, lower. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. On your next breath in, reach the right leg up, reach through the toes. Exhale, step it through, find a kneeling lunge. Left knee comes down, arms lift. So instead of really letting yourself sink really low into a kneeling lunge, a lot of us tend to do that, I want you to think of activating the inner thighs like they're rotating both slightly. They're both rotating in toward the midline. So you feel this resistance sort of pull you in just a tiny bit. Inhale fully. Exhale, shift your hips back halfway. Flex the right toes. Reach the arms back and bow forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Drop the hips, but not so much that you lose control. And then sit the hips back. Bow forward. One more round. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips back, bow forward. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, plank. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower halfway, pause. Then take it all the way down. Cobra push-ups 3 times. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the elbows bent. Don't straighten. Exhale, lower down. Shoulders back, press into the hands, cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more time, shoulders roll back, inhale. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through, right knee down, arms up. So remember, you're not just sagging the hips forward, but activate the inner thighs a little bit so you can feel yourself supported. There's a little bit of resistance there. Stretch the arms up. Inhale fully. Exhale, push the hips back, flex the left toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips back, bow. Inhale, lift the chest. Last one, exhale, push the hips back. Plant the hands. Step back to plank, take one full breath in. Exhale, lower halfway, hold. Lay the chest flat. Cobra push-ups nice and slow, 3 times. Inhale. 1. Shoulders back, press up. 2. Lower down. 3. Push up. And lower down. Sit up and back. Downward facing, lift the hips high. Look to the hands, step the feet behind the wrists, forward fold. Relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to plank. Slowly lower halfway and pause. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Sit it back. Downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Kneeling lunge. Take 2 full breaths. Again, maintaining some resistance through the inner thighs so you feel strong and stable. Exhale. Take the left hand down. Bring your left knee in just a little bit. Sweep the left foot back and kick the right leg behind you for gate. Reach the right arm up and over. Stretching through the side body. Inhale fully. Exhale. Push into the right foot. Extend the left leg back and find a side plank. The right arm can be overhead or you can stack it over the left. Lower the left hip and lift it up. Lower, lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold this plank. Take the right foot. You're going to step it behind you. Find flip dog. Lift the hips high. Reach the right arm up and over. Inhale fully. Exhale. Turn it around. Take a vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Take a breath. Inhale. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Kneeling lunge. Both arms up overhead. Remember to keep a little resistance through the hips, through the legs. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Move the right knee in as much as you need to find gate pose. Left leg reaches back and just get a good, nice, feel good stretch through the left side. Now, get a little bit more brace through your core. So find some stability here and then push into the left foot. Kick the right leg back for side plank. Maybe you stay here, maybe you stack the shoulders. We're gonna dip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank. Step the left foot behind the right. Keep lifting the hips, rotate the chest, and reach the left arm up and behind you. Breathe. Slowly turn it back around. Both hands under the shoulders. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower down. Take your vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Take a couple breaths. Inhale fully. Exhale, bring the feet together, knees wide apart, sit the hips back, child's pose. Walk the hands forward, forehead comes down. Take a couple breaths here. Just let everything come back to neutral. And walk the hands in. Lift the chest. You can just bring the knees so they're neutral, hands in your lap. And gently bring the hands up to the heart center, sealing in your practice. Let the eyes blink open. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. The full-length version, but yes, there's more, lives inside Bad Yogi Studio. If you drop down to the description below, you'll find a link. And if you use that, you get a free 2-week trial. So there's this class along with over 350 others. Really something for every mood, every level, everything. So I would love to have you there. Please check out Bad Yogi Studio if you've loved this class or any other. I'd love to see you inside. Otherwise, I'll see you right back here next time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this class, you will love Bad Yogi Studio. Make yoga your new morning ritual. With hundreds of classes just under 30 minutes, the perfect amount of time to kickstart your day and start everything off on a high note. Welcome to class. I would love to see you inside Bad Yogi Studio with me, so tap the link below and get your free 14-day trial. I'll see you there.